Here we go. All right. We're already recording, so.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. There you go. We usually do a crack of a can, but I can't find any around here. This town's funky.
Weird.
Yeah, there's no Kroger. The Kroger was like forever away, and Walmart doesn't sell canned water except for yeesh, who shall not be named.
Oh. Is there somebody that's banned from the podcast?
No. I just don't like Liquid Death.
Oh, okay.
It's like overhyped to me.
Sure.
I think it makes you more thirsty, and we found this other brand at Kroger that like is actually really refreshing and delicious.
Yeah.
And so we usually use that on the podcast. Okay. But hey, day 2.
Day 2.
We made it. We didn't die.
Yeah.
How was your night last night?
It was good. It was I sat through 2 shows at what was it? The Bearded Goat. Yeah. We did the 2 shows of the Bearded Goat.
How was it?
It was great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I got to see some people that I didn't know. I got to see some old friends that just happened to be here.
That's the best part, man.
So yeah, it's great. And I just met you yesterday.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's been a great day.
Over at Raj's house. Yesterday was fantastic.
Yeah.
Spent all day mingling, just meeting. I mean, I haven't met this many new people in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, I get very anxious going into it.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
Especially this is my first foray into anything like this. So,
Yeah.
But I've been around lots of people lots of times. So I'm just not, you see, just kind of stand around and go, that guy looks like I could talk to him.
Yeah.
It's usually better if you're wearing like
I bet we could have a conversation.
A graphic T-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Let them know what you're all about right up front.
Yeah.
With a I got like I got a T-shirt from the Tow Truck Museum on right now, so it's just so people know what I'm about.
Well, the comedian that was down there, we just watched you were on the industry panel, which that was fun. Lots of good information. There's just so many parallels between, I'm in the music.
Yeah.
And with the comedy.
Yep.
And I was like, almost all of this is identical, minus just a few things.
I imagine, yeah. I mean, I don't know music at all.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty, I mean, almost to a T, the exact same stuff. I was like, wow, I thought it would be somewhat different, but it's almost not different at all, really.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, for me, one of the big things that I try to get across is like, if you're not famous, it's like the promotional materials need to be really good. So
you got to really try.
Exactly, yeah.
You would think some of it would be common sense, but I bet y'all get a lot of people who just don't understand.
Yeah, they don't know. They just think like, oh, they ask me for a picture of myself and they ask me for a description of, myself, and I'll just send that over. But it's like, you got to really think about when you take those and you send them to somebody, act as though you are sending that to the audience itself to try and get them to the show. Like, look at it as that's the sales part of it, That is the sales part of it. Yeah, because you're you're selling yourself. Yeah, exactly.
Period.
Yeah. If you were trying to sell at a show with this, would it
Yeah,
work?
yeah. Or what I always tell people, at least in music, I don't know if it could pertain to that. It's like they said it down there. Touring and playing as many shows as you can makes you only better. It makes you the best. Being immersed in it as much as humanly possible. I always tell local kids, get a job at the club. Or volunteer, just come in and stock booze. If you're of age or whatever.
Yeah.
Or even set chairs, like set out or take out, if whatever they need. And just be around folks. And you don't even have to be a Budinsky. You can just, eavesdrop, and you'll learn exponential more. And some things that seem like common sense, like y'all were saying down there, was if the reel didn't work, if your sizzle reel didn't work last year, it's not going to work probably this year too. Change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Those.
Especially if a festival is getting more popular each year, now you're going to be up against more competition each year. So you're going to need
probably stiffer competition.
Yeah,
because I imagine some people are at a level, at least mentally, or maybe even like reality, where they're not even going to apply until a fest gets to a certain level. So now you're up against even more.
That's true, yeah. The festivals that are seen as prestigious are going to get some submissions from higher caliber comedian, typically.
Right.
Than some of the ones that are just starting out, not as known. haven't had. I mean, word of mouth is huge. When you're in a comedy scene and somebody comes back to your city and they're like, "Dude, I did Limestone and it was amazing." Now all their friends want to do it. So now it's like everybody's going to be applying, and the comics that maybe didn't know about it last year, or it's just grown.
Oh, word of mouth in industry is everything.
Yeah.
You never know who you're talking. Like that Chris guy we just met, and it turns out he's from Just for Laughs, and I'm like, holy shit,
Right.
JFL, and I was like, that's a huge fest.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's gigantic. When he was talking about like what kind of budget they probably use for marketing, it's like
6 figures. I was like, holy shit.
I'm throwing like $100 at a show in a weekend,
I looked at him just with a smirk, like 6 figures. What the fuck? But again, he came in and just said, "Hey, how's it going?" Like, he's so friendly, and you just don't know. You don't know who you're talking to. You really don't. Just be nice.
And that's such a lesson for everything in like the entertainment business. Like, I'm sure you've run into this as a musician, but like at our club, we're so small, dude. I mean, right now we got 150 seats, but we're a small club, right? In a small town. And sometimes myself or my wife will be the bartender.
Right.
We have had people come through that didn't know the bartender owns this club. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And they're showing their true colors a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. You see how they treat the service industry people.
It's a dead giveaway. The shopping cart and how you treat the staff.
Yeah.
Those are my 2 litmus tests for decent humans.
Right.
Like I understand bad days.
Yeah.
Everybody has a bad day.
Of course.
But to just be kind of shitty just is it's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you see, I mean, it's easy for somebody to know that you run a festival that they want to get into or a comedy club that they want to get into. It's very easy for them then to be nice to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when you're popping open their PBR, might be a different story.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it too often, honestly.
Right.
Yeah. And just being a worker, just in general. Because, when you're just a staff boy, when you're young and you're getting your feet wet and you work probably just like you. Today, you're going to do this. Tomorrow you might work the door. Today you might just be the janitor. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
jobs are you're just hopping around. So you're getting to experience people and the talent in a whole different way every time. Yeah. I've met some really bad talent.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet, musicians, they're probably wilder than comics.
It gets violent.
Does it?
It gets I'll just say it because fuck him. Tim Lambesis. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't.
So he's from a band called That's All They Dying, or was, and he's a fucking psychopath.
Okay.
He tried to hire a hitman to kill his own wife.
Oh, okay.
He's a
I didn't
psycho.
say anything negative about him. Just so
he
everybody
sucks.
knows.
He's a steroid freak, and he's got like brain damage, and he's always in the news. This guy's a turd.
Oh, wow.
But years prior to that, I worked at this little. It was like a 1,400 cap music venue called The Village in near downtown Little Rock, and he was such a fucking nightmare. He physically picked up a monitor. These wedges were made in like the 70s, so just heavy as hell, and threw it at our sound guy live while the concert was going on. So like for years I was like, fuck, I was a huge fan. I went home that night, took his entire discography and threw it in the trash.
Damn.
And was just like like I was devastated.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bands.
That's brutal.
And like good, but also when all that stuff came out, I was like almost laughing. I was like, yeah, I've been telling you, and no one would believe me, and all those things. Yeah, he went to jail and everything. So it's like, I've worked with some real nightmares.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in the comedy.
But even like,
yet.
have you worked with any like actors? Because like actors, I've met shitty actors.
Yeah.
But they're never violent.
They
or
never
anything.
throw the monitor.
They're just rude. Yeah, they don't throw monitors. They're just rude.
They're just rude.
Yeah.
Or they like don't look up from their phone for an hour.
Which is fine. Typically, if you say something and they don't, at least I know where we stand.
Yes.
I'm
All
okay
right.
with that.
I'm done.
Yeah. It's like if you're an Uber driver, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, okay, well, they're not talking all the time. I'm not talking.
I got it.
Yeah.
I see where we're at.
What's a piece of advice? You own a club, and I think this would be helpful for people. What's like something proper Like one of the best things someone can do, and what's the stupidest thing you've seen somebody do that's definitely going to not get you?
Like once they're already booked, or like when they're trying to
I
get
think
booked?
when you're trying. Yeah.
Okay. When you're trying to get booked, yeah, if you have somebody that you're friends with that has played the club, right? Having a
Nepotism,
reference is
yeah.
really good. Well, like
Yeah.
if I really like somebody and then this person's like, hey, I'm good friends with them, and then they have good, like they're funny and they have credits and all that stuff,
Right.
that helps.
Right.
On the flip side, if you don't know me at all and you are using somebody as reference and you don't realize I don't care about that person at all.
Yeah.
I don't care about their opinion. Like,
Yeah.
so you might want to be sure that it's a person that, you know, is going to get you somewhere.
Double check your sources before you go in hot.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, if you are going to use somebody as a reference, you better let them know. Because
you're going to call.
Yeah, I'll call them. Yeah. I'll text them. I've had people that I've been like, hey, do you know this person? Because it would be like, they reference somebody that I know and I like a lot.
Right.
And I'd be like, hey, do you know this person? And I won't say why.
Sneaky.
Because they send a video that's not good. Like, and I'm like, I can't imagine you told them to email me.
Right.
You know? But I'm just like, hey, do you know this person? And part of it is that I'm like, I don't think you did tell
Well, you're
them.
looking for an honest response.
Yeah, and I
too.
want an honest response. And, you know, they'll write back to me and tell me if they know them. And I've had people write back to me that are just like, yeah, I know them. Like, they're not great, but, like, they're nice. And, you know, I mentioned you have a club. I don't expect you to book them.
Yeah.
You know, like, so it's like, do they know you're writing to me? And also, do you think are you sure they're going to say you're amazing?
Right. Do you think more people, because we run into this too, where especially younger people, they really get in their feelings on the music side of things and they think it's something against them.
Yeah.
And it's really not.
Like if you don't have them on your show. Or
Yeah,
something.
you know, like they get really, their feelings hurt if they ask and you're like, well, it doesn't really fit. Or it's kind of hard sometimes. It is, because I've had, sometimes you just have to say, it's like you're just not there yet. You're not where this is.
Yeah.
And I hate that for you because you are good and you will be good.
Yes.
If you keep going, you will be better.
Yes.
For the most part. Sometimes motherfuckers are just blind and they just...
Yeah, they're like... They're never
I'm sure you've seen this...
Yeah.
I'm sure it's in comedy,
you're right.
too.
By and large, probably most of the people that you encounter that are trying to get into entertainment at any level...
Right.
Or any kind of entertainment are like... If you're not inviting them onto your show, it's just that they're not there yet.
Yes.
That's the most common thing. It's like, you're rooting for them.
Yes.
I'm rooting for them. Like... We just want them to put in the work where they, get to that level where we can get them on our show.
But y'all have a good thing going because y'all have like what you're talking about, showcases. Like, get on a showcase show or work for that instead of the bigger thing, and then eventually you can level up to like a feature or something.
Yes, like you start. I mean, comedy is usually like start with open mics, then do these showcase shows where you're doing 5 to 7, and then hosting at clubs. Then you're up to like 30 minutes on that feature set.
Let me ask you something. What is the benefit of the open mic grind? Because I've been hearing a lot of people say, yeah, all open mics are kind of shit, like, or most. Like, and then they'll name off like two. They're like, the good ones in our town are X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
It's like, I know getting in front of people is super important, always. Is it really to work on the material, or is it just to, or no, it's to work on the material. I guess what I'm saying is, should you be looking for a response from a crowd at open mic, or is it strictly you should be focusing internally, just learning how to structure your jokes for your own well-being?
Yeah, man, I think that's a great question because I feel like it could be either of those things. At a good open mic that might not just have comedians and might have...
Where the crowd is just comedians who don't care. They're just there for their own...
Yeah, sometimes you get a mic where it's just like a crowd of comics and they're like reading their notebook and they're like outside smoking and they're not listening to you.
Talking in the back of the bar and not giving a shit. Yeah.
But I'm like... I mean, I would venture to say that I'm almost like a bit of an expert on comedy open mics because I ran one from 2011 till 2018. 18.
Yeah.
So like weekly.
That's a long time.
Yeah. So like but I think that's, up to the person that runs the open mic to make it good, like set the expectation for people. Like,
It's just more on the promoter than the.
I mean, it's going to be a good culture, and that starts at the top.
So in young musicians, I always tell young musicians as like an elder emo guy or whatever, the elder in the group, always do your best to try to bring, if you brought 5 last time, bring 7 next time.
Yeah.
Do you think that matters in an open mic to try to grind your own audience into it, or?
So this is something that maybe is unique to comedy, but it's like when you start doing comedy, like that first open mic you do or that first show that you do, you're going to have a bunch of friends probably that are going to come out. It's
always better the first time.
Yeah. And then over the course of the next few months, those numbers are going to dwindle, dude. Like it's not going to continue to be like that. So it's always kind of nice when a new person comes out because they like amp up the crowd a little bit. Like they get more people in there. So that's nice, but yeah, I don't tell open micers to bring people. Like I don't tell people doing open mic to bring people. It's great if they do, but
Not a requirement.
It's not a requirement. My expectation for people is like it's an open mic, so probably it's mostly comedians in this room. So like just try to pay attention to each other and like try to be there for each other. You're the crowd for the rest of the comics, and they're gonna be the crowd for you. This is like instant karma. So,
I think so too. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So that's how I try to look at it. And then secondly, I'm like, please buy a drink. Like this is all that we're making money off of tonight. You know what I mean? Like this is all that keeps the lights on because audience isn't coming out to watch people try stuff out usually.
Right.
Like they might, but like it's not worth a lot of money. So it's not like a $20 ticket.
It's kind of like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Like you want to get a laugh and so do they. So if you all just kind of, we're in this together.
Yeah.
And laughter feels good.
Yeah.
So and I always say like curmudgeons are in every industry for some reason.
Yeah.
Sometimes even I can get a bit curmudgeon-y.
We all can.
Yeah. Just because you've been in it so long, you get certain things just jade you up and then you kind of gotta snap back to reality. I'm like, this is supposed to be fun, man. We're at a fucking comedy show.
Yeah.
Like this weekend I can tell it's all professionals. And the one thing I noticed just being a professional in my own industry is everyone here's having a fucking great time because they all already have done all the bullshit.
Yes.
So they're here, they're loose, they're confident.
Yes.
And
that's why I love a festival that's not competitive. Like we do our festival every year and we were doing it as a competitive thing just because it like helps sell tickets.
Right.
But this year we've separated it. We have like a competition the week before and then we have the festival the next week.
Okay.
Which I think takes a lot of the pressure off the performers. Like you said, they've done their thing.
Right.
They've got nothing to win or lose. They're just here having fun.
Just to mingle and hang out with your buddies and
exactly.
Meet new folks.
Yeah. Network. Network.
In person's still the best.
It is, honestly. It's like networking is like a weird like word for it, but like I mean like building friendships and relationships with people, like face-to-face interactions helps more than anything.
Well, just reading words off of a paper or a screen.
Yeah.
I don't know intent. Like if I would say I was a comic and I emailed you and you email me back, typically you type in the way you speak, unless you do that weird professional type out thing where it's almost robotic. So I don't get a sense of who you even are at all. There's no connection.
Right.
But if we meet in 2 seconds and you're like, if I was already here, say I was performing here, you already know I made this, so now we don't even have to worry about those things. We can just start a natural conversation.
You've already passed one obstacle. Like there's a bar that you've cleared at least at that point.
Right.
So I think that's a great starting point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of similarities now I'm thinking about it. Because I tell the same thing to a lot of young musicians. Confidence pays off really handsomely.
Mm-hmm. But you got to build it. I mean, it takes a long time to get that confidence.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta suck.
You can start with delusion.
Delusion's okay so long as it wanes.
Yes, exactly.
Man, let me tell you, there are some, as I've done it for 99, so 26 years now, and boy, oh boy, the level that some bands will just, and you're. When it's the same 15 people and it's always the same 15 people. And like, I don't care how good you are, you're doing nobody any good. Even yourself, you're hurting your own thing. Do you ever tell people like, hey, take a break, like go somewhere else, go on tour, you need it, maybe go to a different city? That's not really a thing in comedy, is it?
Yeah, no, you never want to take a break.
Well,
in comedy,
like from your hometown. That's
I
didn't mean like
get out of
stop
town.
doing it. Yeah, get out
Dude.
of town. Sorry, I said it bad.
I have told people on multiple occasions to get out of town because I was in Boston forever, and Boston is like a notoriously like difficult place to make people laugh. There's a lot of places around the country that have like generally happy people going out at night that are like ready to laugh. And Boston, no, they're like, fuck you, make me.
Goddamn
like,
motherfucker.
It's just
Yo, Paulie, this son of a bitch thinks he can make us laugh.
They're tough to make laugh. But
I think the whole world knows about Boston.
Yeah,
a bit rough around the edges.
I've had comics that were friends of mine that I was like, just go to Raleigh. Just go to another city and do your thing and just like see how much, you know, of a good crowd you can see in a different place rather than, you know, here.
Right.
And Boston, I love Boston, but it's tough.
Boston.
You know?
No accent. Did you have one before and lose it, or just never got it?
I think I had one. And just like doing a lot of public speaking, I tried to drop it because I would go even just like down to Connecticut. Mm-hmm. And I remember this so specifically, like I was doing this joke where I was talking about how somebody broke into my car, but I said somebody broke into my car.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had parked over by Fenway.
Yeah.
That's true. That's the true story. Somebody broke into my car at Fenway, like I had parked over there. But I said somebody broke into my car, and I saw like multiple audience members just nudging each other, like, did you hear? He did the thing.
Yeah.
You know,
like shit.
And so
I don't want to be the guy, man.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be like distracting from my act.
Yes.
But then like now I kind of wish that I had never done that because I see some like my friend. I have a friend, Bill McMorrow, who's like so funny, and a lot of it is like the way that he talks.
That crazy accent.
Yeah, that he has that accent.
Especially like when it's known for a singular place.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like how Americans we fall head over heels for like Aussies and UKs.
Yeah.
Like that accent
so
was
exotic.
Whoa, and mate, Volver. And you're like, I mean, James McCann's going to be here in a minute.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's going to be hooked on that accent for sure.
Yeah. I kind of wish I still had it, but like, a lot of times now I get off stage and people ask me if I'm Canadian.
I can see that. Yeah.
And I'm like, I've never even been there.
No. Or just start, roll into it. Be like, yeah, sure am.
Yeah.
Yep. From Alberta. Can you believe it?
Can you believe it? Is that a real place? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know. Is it? Yeah, it is, right? It's Alberta? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I just, I killed my accent.
You still, we were talking yesterday, you still doing stand-up though, right?
Like a little bit? Yeah, I perform all the time. I do a lot of hosting at the club, which I'm trying to get away from because I want to stop focusing on start like opening the shows there and start focusing on actually getting back to my act,
right,
and doing stand-up because I recorded an album 2 years ago.
You did?
Yeah.
Is it findable?
Oh yeah, it's on wherever, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere.
I love comedy albums.
Oh, cool. Yes. It's called Boston to Bristol. So like I moved from Boston to Bristol, Tennessee. So you can find that online wherever.
Okay.
And so it's in rotation on SiriusXM a little bit. And it's been downloaded a bunch. It debuted at #1 on the comedy charts. Woo!
Hell yeah.
So I want to do another one is my point. And so I need to start
grind that material.
Yes, I need to start focusing on my stuff rather than like opening shows for other people.
Do you have like an hour?
I probably have like a half an hour of stuff since I recorded. It's been 2 years. It takes
a long time.
It takes a long time to write. And it's also like a lot of that stuff is what I'm doing I'm not like Mitch Hedberg or Stephen Wright.
Those non sequitur things.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I love that.
Mitch is the first comic I found, my friend group and us found on our own. That wasn't like our parents' stuff. Like I grew up listening to like Ray Stevens and shit like that. Those redneck comedians.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Mitch, we found on fucking, what was that? LimeWire.
Oh,
His
yeah.
strategic grill locations wasn't in stores. You couldn't buy it, so we downloaded it. He has a
Nobody
joke.
alphabetized it.
Yeah. He has a joke about,
Yeah.
No, those are for you. Alphabetize it.
Yeah. I mean, I love Mitch.
I mean, one of the greats,
amazing.
man. Sad story, but my God.
Yeah. But I mean, those guys are great, but that's not, and that, there was a point in time in my comedy career that I wanted to do that sort of thing. But now.
Oh, it's such a brain thing, though.
Yeah. And that was like, I like writing jokes like that, but now it's like, my stuff is all about my life and being a dad.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's totally different. And I think that like the next album that I'm going to do is just going to be, it's going to be like a little slice of like parenthood, dadhood, like, you know, American life.
Well, that's what's relatable. Honestly, I mean, most people are parents. So
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I think that's why in comedy, you see a lot of comedians go to like their kids and stuff like that. And they almost get a boost in it because it is something that.
Yeah, it's like relatable stuff.
It's relatable.
That, you know.
I mean, it's like in music, you know, Nickelback is the biggest because they fit the most denominators,
Yes.
right? Like the things that are people like, they can fit into most of them.
Yeah.
Whereas in a guy like myself, there's a reason my music doesn't go on mainstream, you know?
You're looking for a niche audience.
That's all we are.
Yeah.
But that's what we love, so that's what you have to be okay with.
Yeah.
I think that's something you have to understand as an entertainer too. Your style is like how far you get is kind of predicated on like how many molds you fit in.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at it as a business,
Yeah.
you know, it's like you got to look at what that market is.
Yes.
You know, if you want to make money at this, is there enough of a market for what you're trying to sell?
Right.
Now, if you're just passionate, totally
Okay.
different story.
Sure.
You know, or you're an artist and you're like, I don't give a shit if this sells or not. I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
You know, there's people that are like that and are just so talented that like it finds
Right.
its way out into the world. But like for the most part,
That's called being undeniable.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And most people aren't that. Most people
Right.
are like, I got to figure out my business plan if I want to sell this shit.
Yeah. And then there's people like myself who I just wanted it so much and I could have gave two shits about the business end of it until it was probably a little too late.
Yeah.
So like now that I know those things, it's like I don't actually care anymore.
Yeah.
Like now I'd rather do this and than be say like a touring musician.
That's priorities too, right? Like, do you want to be on the road touring? Or
If
do you
I
want to
could
be
take
home?
if I could take my wife, sure.
yeah, right, exactly.
But when
totally
you're-
different story.
Totally different story.
But yeah, what are your priorities? Do you want to be with your wife? Do you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
be on the road?
Oh, and the older you get, you know, back pain, those kinds of
Yeah.
you know?
I show up at this place to stay at the Airbnb for the weekend, and it's just like a slab of like I don't know, some padding on the floor. You know, what am I doing with my life?
I'm 46. You just drinking Pepto Bismol,
Dude.
filled with Tylenol.
I mean, the life of an entertainer is
It's
you know,
not that glamorous, but
It seems very glamorous when you're
only
not
when
part
you're in
of
the
it.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a show. I brought my wife with me, and they were like, "We've got a room for you. It's like the band room. Like when we have bands, that's where they stay, or whatever." And we walked in that room, and my wife was like, "Absolutely not. I'm getting us a hotel.
This is what you stay in.
Yeah, I will pay for us to not to stay in this shelter, like this room that is actually fine. Like if I was there, I'd be like, fine.
Yeah, fuck it,
You
whatever.
know, but-
pull up a stack and sleep on that.
Yeah. But I think she was like, I'll sleep in the car over this place.
I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I'll just sleep in the car. That's what I was
Yeah.
going to do here. My buddy hooked it up with a really cool hotel. He flies every week.
Yeah.
So it's like crazy. He's like, dude, I'll get you a hotel.
It's got a lot of points.
Dude,
Nice.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, bro. I didn't know you had it like that. He saw the room. Nice
room? Yeah.
I ain't paying for no shit like that.
By the way, Bentonville is beautiful.
Yeah.
What a town.
What a town. Walmart, baby.
My God. Yeah, my friend. I was telling my friend today, and he's like, it's the only town that's benefited from Walmart.
The only
I was
one.
like, You might be right.
They've taken from every other place here.
Yeah, but Bentonville is very nice.
Bentonville is very nice. They and you know.
Are we supposed to keep that a secret though? Or
No,
is that
no,
like...
no. They built it.
They want people coming
They
in.
they made an initiative essentially where if you had a product that you sell in Walmart, like you have a company and you're like, hey, I want Walmart, you have to have a representative that lives here so communication is in person.
Oh, wow.
And then those companies went, we're not going to send our employees to some podunk ass town. So Walmart went, that's a fair point, and then dropped billions into this economy.
Oh,
and they built all this shit in like 8 years.
Yeah.
None of this shit was here.
I mean, it looked like, I was looking at it online today, and it looks like the population has about doubled in 10, 15 years.
Doubled. And it's going to double, I think, in the next 5, they say.
Yeah, and there's like all kinds of nice coffee shops and bike paths, and
everyone's happy.
Yeah.
They're all rich as shit. Everyone here's a tech fucking billionaire.
Yeah, I went to I got coffee at one place, and they were like, oh yeah, that's like however much and some change, and they're like, but we don't have any change, so we're just gonna like keep that $1. And I was like, I guess. Like, what?
The people are here probably like, I didn't want the change anyway, peasant.
Yeah, I mean, is that what it is? I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
That's maybe what was happening.
50's the new 5 here, buddy.
Yeah, I was blown away, but
it is a very beautiful city. Honestly, Bentonville, Rogers, Fayetteville, they're all attached. They're all very nice, lovely places.
Yeah, I haven't seen the other ones yet, but
good eats. Bentonville's kind of the epicenter because this is where it all started.
Okay.
You know, the original Walmart's literally a block away.
Yes. They have a Walmart museum here.
In it. It's in it.
Oh, it's in the original Walmart.
Yes.
Oh.
The 5 and Dime, and then you walk in, there's like that shop in the front, and then when you walk through the back, that's the museum.
Oh, boy. I can't wait to see it.
It's very cool. You know, the story is interesting. It's one of the biggest companies in the world for a very long time.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's not interesting to read about.
Yeah. You know, in Quincy, Massachusetts, we have the original Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, hey-o.
You can still go there.
Really? No
Still
shit.
open.
Still open. Oh,
yeah.
That's impressive.
No drive-through, though.
Well, it was probably from the 40s or some shit. Even the original McDonald's was a walk-up.
If you had a car when Dunkin' Donuts opened, you weren't going out to get coffee. Your butler would make it for you.
That's true. I mean, yeah, pretty much. After the World War II, everybody. That's when like that American dream had started.
Yeah.
The nuclear
car in
family
every
with the car in every driveway.
Yeah.
That's when Michelin made their maps and the 5-star restaurant thing got.
They
boomed.
started reviewing restaurants.
So just to get people to travel.
Yeah.
That's so just to sell tires. Isn't that something?
That's great. I love it. Thank you, Michelin.
How do we do that for comedy and music? How do we get that?
You have to start giving comedy clubs ratings, Bridgestone ratings.
This here's a 3-star comedy club.
Toyo tire ratings.
Do you get a lot of say you book somebody, like I know you said you had Rory coming.
Yeah, Rory Scovel is coming to Blue Ridge Comedy Club February 13th.
Hell yes. In Bristol, Tennessee.
Bristol, Tennessee.
I want to come to your club now.
We'll come out, man. That's the time to do it.
Dude, I've never been to Bristol. I would love to go.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice little town. It's not as nice as Bentonville.
Well,
it's like
it's just a different thing.
It's more rural than this.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
I like that.
Like you're gonna see cows. You're gonna see.
It's quaint.
Yeah, you're gonna see like hay and cows and
like
goats and all that stuff
I'm a huge fan of Tennessee. I've been to almost all the major spots.
Okay.
And
Nashville, Knoxville, Memphis.
All that. Yeah. I used to go to Nashville like all the fucking time when I was young because concerts, Memphis all the time. I've been to Knoxville 3 times. Beautiful. Their downtown is just unbelievable.
I like Knoxville, yeah.
There's a right above Memphis is this new town. I did some work there. It's maybe the nicest city I've ever been to. No. Damn it, I'll never remember. There was never any traffic. Okay. No matter what time of day. Then there's like 30,000 people, but the city was so spread out. They had a movie theater. They had all the amenities.
Bristol.
Really?
No traffic.
God.
You know why we have no traffic? We have 30,000 people, but we have the Bristol Motor Speedway that you can put 180,000 people in. So they have to have the infrastructure ready for
the floods of NASCAR
for 200,000
fans.
people in town, and only 30,000 live there.
How lucky is that?
So we have like 4 lanes going.
But only 30,000 people for
Yeah.
for the infrastructure of 200,000. Wow.
Yeah, like our volunteer parkway, that's the big one that runs through town, and yeah, it's 4 lanes across. It's like 35 miles per hour.
Yeah.
We drove through there on the way to Delaware.
Did you?
I was like, why is all this here?
Yeah.
It was like, oh,
You forget the speedway, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that makes way more. I completely forgot about the motor speedway.
Dude, the Motor Speedway is crazy. It's its own beast. It's like they do a couple NASCAR events every year. This year they did MLB game. They did the Cincinnati Reds versus the Atlanta Braves, and they built a major league park in the Speedway for that one event.
What the fuck?
Like they brought in all the dirt, like soil, whatever they needed to do, grass, like built a whole park for it
Unreal.
to do one game there. Saturday night, it starts raining. Oh my God. And you're like, no way.
Dude.
No way they did this and it's rained out. No. And they did. They had to call it in like, I don't know what inning it was, but they delayed it. They finished it on Sunday.
Okay.
But could you imagine?
The amount of money that must have cost.
Right?
Whew.
It's like having a World Cup in a tornado.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Well, I did a gig up in Omaha. Talk about a nightmare. And no, weather was supposed to be good, and then all of a sudden it just wasn't. And at night they had a storm come through, 100 mile an hour straight line winds. No tornado. They claim there's no tornado.
Yeah.
The storm of the century. I mean, was shaking buildings, and I
Yep.
was like, "Oh my God!" We got there, and it had leveled everything. This is at a PGA event.
Dang.
Took one of those big giant scoreboards, those big wooden ones at those nice PGA play.
Yeah.
Took it, threw it in the lake, or the pond, or whatever. Like it was unbelievable. Wrecked all the entertainment area. Like
Yeah.
took one of those big circus tents and just mangled it. And I was like, "Are they sure this wasn't a tornado?"
Yeah.
And this was just maybe a month ago, maybe 2 months ago.
Man,
It was crazy.
that's wild.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we had to rebuild everything in a day and then have a show that
Oh.
night. It was quite something.
Wow.
Yeah, wrecked a $50,000 console. Had to get them to bring another one. Dude,
Oh.
it was crazy.
That's not ideal. But
No.
that feels like how shows go sometimes.
That's just, you get it. You know what it is.
like,
I
oh,
mean-
everything is planned just perfectly, and we've spent months planning this whole thing,
Yep.
and then it doesn't matter.
But I mean, even you own a club. I've worked in clubs most of my life. Everything is always set up and it is always the same. And yet, ta-da, here's a new problem
Yeah.
that just, for some reason, today, the whole thing is going to take a big shit.
Yeah, we had a comic come through the club in, I think it was October last year, named Steve Gillespie. He was great comic. But right as the show was about to start, all the power went out.
Shit.
I mean, lights went out, audio
off,
PA
everything,
is
yeah.
off, everything is off. But we've got the crowd seated. It's time for the show to start, and I went on stage. And I was like, and nobody can really see it all. I put my phone flashlight on and I put it on this stool so that it was facing me. So that was like the spotlight was my
God.
phone's flashlight. And I go on and I'm like, hey guys, obviously, lights are out. We got no PA. Like, I don't know. Do you guys want to just like hang out and see how this goes? Like just try to do a show with nothing? And they like lost it. They were like, hell yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, sweet. So I start my set. It's going great. Like people are so into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a
Comedy
weird
in the
situation.
dark. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. And then the feature goes on and he's doing great. And then the power came back on, like
Like
halfway through
mid-set.
his set,
Yeah.
But it was weird. It was like, no matter how well you have things set up, it can all just go away.
That could honestly be a pretty cool video.
It
Comedy
was-
in the dark. Like
Yeah.
that could be pretty neat little like YouTube thing or something.
Yeah, it was fun.
Telling scary stories.
Comedy by candlelight or something like that. Like,
Comedy by candlelight.
Yeah.
I like that.
get an intimate audience, almost like Big J Okerson.
Yeah.
Did you see his last specials that he did on YouTube? they're like on him. The audience is like set up. I don't know what comedy club it is, but they are like so tight.
So it's very intimate space.
Very intimate space. It was something like that. I was just trying to think if you had seen it, you'd see the way it was laid out. It was a neat spot.
And he's such a big guy that
he's lost a lot of weight.
Has he?
Like skinny now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on Ozempic.
Is that Ozempic thing? Yeah.
Fucking
everybody's on it.
Cheater. Everyone.
Yeah.
It's making him look all fucked up.
Lil Joey Ilkerson.
Yeah.
Start going by a new name.
He's pretty. I mean, he looks like a trimmed. He kind of looks like Brian.
No.
Yeah. Well, he's a little.
Yeah,
more.
he's still a bit bigger. Brian's like, take it easy.
I don't know, man. Brian's gaining a little weight, buddy. You got that dad bod going. Come on, bud. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, we're good. Let's wrap it up.
All right.
Do you have an Instagram where my fans can find you?
Oh yeah, Shawn Carter Comedy is
that everything?
Easiest way to find me. Yeah, type in Shawn Carter Comedy and you'll find me. Do not just type Shawn Carter
talked about this.
because
It's
you will
Jay-Z's name.
only find Jay-Z. And look, he's got some great albums, all right? Listen to them if you want to. But if you want an album that's less rhymey and more funny, you can check out Shawn Carter.
And what was the name of your
Comedy.
comedy album again?
Boston to Bristol.
Boston and Bristol.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. You know where to find us. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
This has
thanks
been
for having me on, dude.
phenomenal. Thank you for listening. Peace.